Hello, how is it going? Got a killer new release in from Vinegar Syndrome, one of their newer releases, might have been out a few weeks. So I picked up Devil Times 5, which is a killer kid movie. I have watched it before on Shudder many a year ago. Yeah, looking forward to this one. It's got a snowy setting as well. The edition looks fantastic. So what this video is going to be, it's going to be a quick unboxing of this, little look at the release, then I'll sit down and watch the film again for the second time, but first time in 4K, as this is actually a 4K release. And then I'll give you a review on it, but that's not everything involved in this video. So as well as the unboxing of Devil Times 5 and the review, I'll also be talking about killer kid films in general. So we'll go through some of the best killer kid films out there on Blu-ray and 4K, of course, after the Devil Times 5 review. There's a look at the slip. Wonderful Vinegar Syndrome slipcover. Love the artwork with the killer kids on. God, they look pretty menacing. All there, you know, in their oversized outfits with their weapons. There's the back. Ooh. So we'll open it up. There's the slip, beautiful, embossed. Typical Vinegar Syndrome quality, just amazing quality from VS. There's a lot there. A really good movie from what I can remember, especially for a killer kid film, you know. Good fun, good stuff. Bit violent, gory. I can remember the children being especially nasty in this one. There's some pictures. You got your 4K disc, 88-minute feature presentation of Devil Times 5. Presented in HDR and newly scanned and restored from its 35mm original camera negative, with the following sound options: original English mono soundtrack, a brand new commentary track with The Hysteria Continues, and the archival commentary track with actress Joan McCall and Dawn Lynn, producer Michael Bloats, and uncredited co-director David Sheldon, moderated by Darren Gross. Also included is a Blu-ray disc containing everything on the UHD disc, plus the following special features. So your Blu-ray disc has got the feature on and everything else, every commentary that's on the 4K, as well as these extra bits, as you can see there. So you got like puppeteering, 20-minute interview, more interviews, Holiday from Hell, an interview. So a lot of interviews and stuff, theatrical trailer, alternate Devil Times 5 title card. That's interesting. There's the specs. It's all region free. I assume the Blu-ray's region free as well. So you got a region free 4K, of course, with it being a 4K UHD. Blu-ray in the set's region free from 1974, so it's a 70s flick. 88 minutes. Let's get to it anyway. We'll have a quick look inside. And there's your two discs. You got your Blu-ray with the nice artwork on, and your 4K with the nice artwork on, and a reversible sleeve. So I'll show you the alternative cover is that one. That's what I'm used to sort of seeing, that like logo there with the silhouettes of the killer kids and Devil Times 5. Yeah, looks pretty good. Same on the back. That's that. There's your alternative art. So you do get alternative art. I'll stick with the original because it looks a lot nicer, to be fair. Well, I say original, the newly commissioned artwork looks nicer than the original, so I'll stick with that. Much rather have that on my 4K disc. Anyway, I'm going to watch it again and I'll give you a review, and we'll talk about some top killer kid films on Blu-ray and 4K, so stand by for that. And a quick look at the main menu. So it's got the title The Horrible House on the Hill, and then you've got your play film, sound, subtitles, reel. There you go. Couldn't play the sound because obviously I'm copyright, but like, yeah, it's got the alternative title The Horrible House on the Hill for the main menu. Okay, I'm going to sit back and watch this now. Wow, there really is some like quite shocking scenes in Devil Times 5. I actually forgot quite a large chunk of it and how like graphic it was. The premise is quite simple, like this group of creepy kids, you know, murderous children, little psychos, little murderers, basically decide to take refuge in this house out in the sticks, middle of nowhere, very snowy setting, and it's a group of people there, and doctor and his wife, and another couple, George and his missus, and you've got the head guy, Pop, and another woman called Lovely. The kids take refuge there. They say there's been a car crash, etc. But little do the people in the house know these are murderous, evil little gits, and yeah, they're subsequently they're going to end up killing them. So that's basically the premise of the film. The kids get there, you know, there's a bit of build up and stuff, you know, there's a bit of downtime, some good scenes though. I mean, even in the you know, in the scenes that don't feature any violence or any action per se, it's still interesting to watch the interactions between the characters. Brutal stuff, some of it. There's some horrible death scenes. One particular scene stands out where the character Lovely's having a bath, and the kids, basically, one of the kids who dresses like a nun starts comes into the bathroom and starts holding her head under the water and trying to drown her. Then the other little girl comes in with a net with piranhas in there, and because the head guy Pop at the house, he has piranhas. There is a scene that kind of foreshadows this happening, but that's in the film as well. Anyway, the piranhas get poured into the water. She's been drowned, and now she's been eaten alive by ravenous piranhas. So brutal stuff. Quite downbeat ending, you know. You got this little guy. He's like a bit of a military style one. He carries a little rifle. Horrible children, nasty stuff, nasty deaths. 4K look good. At the beginning, very grainy. So when you first pop it in, you're in the snowy scene at the beginning with the car crash. You'll see how grainy it is. It's very grainy. I mean, grain's fine, but it's like overly grainy. And then later on, the transfer calms down a bit and it looks lovely. Like really nice picture, especially in the lighter scenes, you know, in the rooms in the property in the film with the lighting, you know, and it's got quite good lighting. The scenes look really nice in 4K. But yeah, good transfer overall. Apart from the beginning, very, very grain heavy. It didn't look good for the first sort of like 3 minutes, but then it kicks in and it looks fantastic, to be fair, you know, for how old it is as well, like 1974 or 2. I think it's 4. Yeah, really fun killer kid film. Do recommend this one. Great release from Vinegar Syndrome. Plenty of extras on there. Lovely slip, as I've shown at the beginning, on there as well. Yeah, this is I'd say one of the top tier creepy kid films and killer kid films. Proper bunch of little psychos in this. Anyway, done with Devil Times 5. Let's do a few killer kid recommendations. This is creepy kid movies, and I'll start with Kathy's Curse. This is a Severin release. Yeah, creepy stuff. This one, it's about a horrible little girl who's basically being possessed and becoming even more horrible. And she's killing people, and she has supernatural abilities due to the sort of possession, if you will. Definitely worth checking out. Kathy's Curse, good release from Severin. It has a 4K now as well. I thought I'd include this one. It's not a solely just like a killer kid movie, but there's plenty of young psychos in there, and that is The Blood on Satan's Claw. Fantastic film. A lot of witchery, a lot of satanic rituals, you know, all about Satan being unleashed in this local community. And yeah, brilliant, really good movie. So I do recommend that one. Looks nice in 4K as well. This is the 4K release from 88 films. And yeah, got Linda Hayden in there as the main antagonist. She's a horrible little psycho, but yeah, fun to watch. And Blood on Satan's Claw, British classic, especially in the horror genre. A couple more just to whiz through. You've got from you know, Trauma, The Children. This one's quite good. Infected bunch of kids go around spreading a virus and spewing up on people. This sort of toxic, you know, liquid that comes out of their mouths, and the parents don't want them anywhere near them, because if the parents have this toxic liquid on them, you know, it's going to melt their flesh. The Children, it's a good one. Another one titled The Children, but has no relation to the previous film that I've shown. This is set on New Year's Eve. It's about a family go to stay with their friends, you know, the parents and the children, their relatives. And yeah, it gets really nasty, and the children just start turning into little psychos for some reason. It does have a bit of a explanation at the end of the film, which will sort of shed a bit of light on why they've turned into psychos. But yeah, pretty brutal stuff. And it also features scenes where the parents have to fight back. So you've got that kind of like contrast and dilemma of the parents being attacked by the psychotic children. You know, the children are trying to murder them, their own children, but the parents have to fight back to save their own lives. So the parents have potentially got to murder their children or kill them to preserve their own life. So you have that kind of dilemma in there. Good film, set at like sort of New Year's time, Christmas time. Good Christmas watch. Very snowy setting. Really good. I think that is about everything. Oh, And of course, you could not mention this when you're talking about creepy kid films. Of course, the Children of the Corn. This is the box set with the first three films in, and we'll talk about. I mean, all the first three movies in the series are pretty good. I've seen a few of the others. The latest one from a couple of years ago was okay. I haven't seen every one in the series though. There's that many. There's like 20 films maybe or something. Probably a little less, but I'll have to get around to that one day. But of course, the original, based on Stephen King's novel or short story, should I say, his novella or whatever it is, short story, I think. You've got this one, Children of the Corn. A couple of people get stranded in this town where the children have taken over, and they're led by Isaac, who is featured on the cover here. And they're little psychos, basically, and these people have got to try and get out of there and, you know, to get away, because these kids are just awful, and they're planning to sacrifice them to their god. Children of the Corn's fantastic, absolute classic, 80s classic. 4K was nice. I remember watching it a couple of years ago when it got released. You have Linda Hamilton in there from the Terminator and Terminator 2 and some of the other sequels, so she's in there. Yeah, great film, Children of the Corn. One of the best creepy kid films, if not the best. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Thought I'd do something a little bit different, you know, add to the unboxing and review, you know, a bit more content, but there's some recommendations anyway. I'll quickly run from. So you got like Children of the Corn, absolute classic, the original one, The Children, not related to the last film I've shown, but Troma's The Children, kind of like an infection movie. Kathy's Curse, Blood on Satan's Claw, awesome satanic movie. Love Blood on Satan's Claw. And of course the release we're talking about today, which is Vinegar Syndrome's new release of Devil Times 5, which is a pretty brutal killer kid film, and one of the top tier, I'd say, as far as creepy kids are concerned. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Yeah, want to drop a comment, tell me what your list of favourite creepy kid films are, or anything else. Tell me what you think of Devil Times 5 if you've seen it. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Bye.